テンション。
According to my entire family, the story of my first word goes like this. We were all together watching football on the TV and I was about 2 at the time. One of the players scored and I shouted goal. So yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. But this has probably got you thinking, damn, this dude must be a lifelong football fan. Nah bro, I don't give a shit about football. I could probably count the amount of football matches I've watched on one hand. Not even ones I've watched all the way through, just like, in general, all the ones I've ever seen. My knowledge of football is about as extensive as my knowledge on maths. If you asked me to name as many football players as I could, I'd be like, Ronaldo, Messi, It's so painful too, since a lot of people I know are big on football. And they always act like I'm a weirdo for being clueless about everything. Especially when it comes to not knowing who the teams and players are. Like, no bro, I don't know who fucking Humphrey Robinson is. They always be like, mate, you're telling me you don't know who the Afghanistan squares are. No, I don't! What's also really awkward is when people around me are watching some football, and one of the players scores a goal and they get incredibly hyped. And I'm just sitting there clearly uninterested. It's like when people sing you happy birthday, like it's really awkward for no reason. Sometimes I put on Jamie Foxx levels of acting and try to pretend I'm excited. Anyway, I don't think football is an overall terrible sport. All the stuff I was talking about was just kind of my experiences. Anyway, moving on. Here's a sport that I genuinely think is boring as hell. Tennis. Imagine walking up to someone and asking what their hobbies are, and they say, yeah bro, I like watching tennis. Okay, maybe I'm just being an asshole, but from what I've seen, it's back and forth with absolutely nothing else happening. I think it's more fun to play than it is to actually watch. Anyway, for the final sport in this video, I chose the most irredeemable, most boring sport imaginable. I'm referring to golf. With the other sports I've talked about in this video, I can see at least some entertainment value. But with golf, no, there's just none. Why would you watch this? Who the fuck looks at the TV and is just like, oh my gosh guys, look, it's golf! You cannot convince me there is an ounce of entertainment to be found from watching this. Although an honorable mention for the most boring sport goes to those races where it's literally just going in fucking circles. Anyway, I will always stand by the fact that golf is meant to be played, not watched. Like, I've played the occasional crazy golf and I don't think it's too bad, even though I'm pretty shit at it. But still, watching it on TV is just, it's not it, bro. It's always just old white men aiming to hit a ball into a little hole. You know what I mean? There's no action, no suspense. Watching CCTV footage of a retirement home would be more fun. Anyway, that about wraps up everything I wanted to say. If you made it this far into the video, thank you. And in conclusion, I probably just have a low attention span.